I've had tape me, under please await me. Let this be a dream, will I die, will I make it? I won't rap for millions just like a rap. My trap, the old trap, it all just like a trap. So different the same thing, tip pouring down with the rain. The birds don't even see no more. Who got the cane on them? This cat shining good, looking like starlight. Star bright, diamonds sitting in the sunlight. He had his wife, your wife, and her wife. Blinded by the cash, fucking 3 blind mice. Let this be a dream, will I die, will I make it? Ain't let my past take me, under please await me. Let this be a dream, will I die, will I make it? I won't rap for millions just like a rap. My trap, the old trap, it all just like a trap. So different the same thing, tip pouring down with the rain. The birds don't even see no more. Who got the cane on them? This cat shining good, looking like starlight. Star bright, diamonds sitting in the sunlight. He had his wife, your wife, and her wife. Blinded by the cash, fucking 3 blind mice.
I beat the Dr. Frizzle, Dr. Frizzle Frost. We're about to talk about, well, we're going to break down this movie. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break down this movie, Flight 666. Very good movie. It's short. And what I do is I take these movies, I break them down a little bit. We talk about it a little bit. And then at the end, I give you a little reality based on the concept of the movie. So we're about to dive right into the thing, man. So let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery.
Welcome to Frostville. I be your tribal leader. I be Dr. Frizzle. Dr. Frizzle Frost. Let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery. It's Frizzle.
Yeah. So the movie begins with a couple, black woman, black man. But they was getting on the plane. They always take this flight, and some weird things start happening. It first started happening to a guy who's take anxiety pills. And see, this was the first key. This was the first thing. This was the first clue to the movie when he went to the bathroom. He broke down. He was like, I need my anxiety pills. And a cop was on there and a ex-military man who just got out of the military going home to see his wife and kid. But this guy right here that you see in the picture goes crazy. He needs anxiety pill. And the first thing he says is, it's down where the luggage at. They was like, we can't let nobody go down there. So where the luggage at were off limits. They ended up scrapping him down, tying him up. The police had him hindered, told everybody to go to the back, chill. He's saying he seen this woman in the bathroom, in the mirror, and all this and that. So another woman has to use the bathroom. Now this the flight attendant. The woman, that's the flight attendant, and that's her partner over there, the guy smiling with the Joker face. So she lets the woman go to the bathroom, and in the bathroom, she sees the woman in the mirror. She tries to get out. The door ain't even there no more. The flight attendant tries to open the door, but the door is locked. She calls the cop. He tries to do it silently so it won't scare everybody. But in the end, they end up getting her out. She comes out. She was all in fear, frightened, and she was like, it was a woman in there. It was a woman in the mirror. Luckily, the crazy guy was still asleep. You know, oh, nah, wrong picture, wrong picture. Luckily, the crazy guy was still asleep, and at that time. And then the black woman has to go to the restroom. She had to go to the bathroom, right? She sees the woman. She already was seeing things. A couple of people seen it out the window and didn't say nothing. She sees it. She goes back out, and the flight attendant woman, she told her she believed her. They said there's something going on the plane. But this is one of the ghosts. It was 3 of them. This one of them, scary looking, man. Man, this the cop right here, trying to get everybody under control, get things steady, keep it balanced. And this guy right here, he's the flight co-pilot. That's the pilot over there. He sees the storm out, it's thundering and stuff and all this and that. The pilot started losing it, right? He started losing it. So they decide, and it's the military guy, they decide a couple of people gonna go down because they figuring it out now. The spirit's trying to tell them something, So they figure they're gonna go down to see what's up, right? They got to go down to the luggage. When they go down to the luggage room, they look through some stuff and find this, find that, and they find out that it was the flight attendant right here. I mean, it was the pilot. So they come back up to confront the pilot and ask him what he done. What did you do? You know what I'm saying? Huh? What you do? So he all nervous, and he finally, they show him the evidence. He finally admits what's going on. He don't want to take, he don't want to take responsibility. A fight break out with the airplane lose control and all this good stuff, and they show up. The 3 women shows up. The co-pilot take over. The 3 women shows up. They confront him. This when they confront him, and he was begging for his life, right? Now we finna get into the good stuff. We finna get into the good stuff. He was begging for his life, and he was praying, and I won't never do it again. I promise if you let me live, I won't do this again. I'm sorry. I bet a lot of y'all heard that before. So what ends up happening is they let him live. The spirits let him live. And you know what this fool do? Resist arrest. The cop tries to arrest him. He resisted. The gun falls. He picks up the gun. He just said he was sorry, though. He just said he want forgiveness. They gave him forgiveness. They let him live. But he wants to pick up the gun, resist arrest, picks up the gun, aim it at the people on the plane, telling everybody to get back. And guess what? The spirits comes back. They won't allow him to pull the trigger on the people. They, as you can see in this picture, you see what they did to him. They allowed him to put the gun to his face and pull the trigger on himself, taking him out the game. Now I guess y'all wondering what Flight 666 got to do with life. As I said before, people will say they sorry. People will say they sorry, and what they will do. What would they do? They'll do it again, right? They do it again. People will say, Lord, please forgive me. I never do this again. You just let me make it through this moment. I never do it again. I quit this. I quit that. Please, Lord, just let me make it through this situation, whatever the situation is. Then they turn back around and they do it again, right? They do it again. And this the thing, people. Here's the thing. We can tell people anything, right? We can tell people anything. It's time to start telling ourselves that. It's time to start taking accountability of your own lives. If you lie to yourself, tell yourself that. Tell yourself you're sorry. Tell yourself you forgive yourself. Tell yourself you'll never do this again. Tell yourself you're going to put this down. Tell yourself you're going to advance to this level. Tell yourself you're going to start doing this and stop doing that. I'm going to put more effort in this. You got to tell it to yourself. That's the only way you'll be successful at doing it. Tell it to yourself, man. Remember though, this is the place, man, where we talk about self-development, self-discipline, elevation, if you want to reach to a higher step in your life. Now, if you comfortable being the average person in this world, just being average, living comfortable, working at 9 to 5, that's okay. That's okay. I'm letting you know now, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to play your position. But to those that want to reach a higher level, this is the place for you. New to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We will be talking more about self-development, this kind of topic, that kind of topic, dealing with life. Because 2024, we slapping motherfuckers, man. Tell them, Cat Williams. Show them.
Noah! Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you all right? How did...
Larry!
Yeah, that's what we doing 2024. We slapping motherfuckers. Moving to the top. Get out the way. You're standing in the way. I want to take it to another topic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna get off just yet. We just 12 minutes anything. Got to get up to at least 20. Let's talk about self-value. Because I'm tired of seeing this high value man crap. High value man this, high value man that. Man, you serve a purpose. Just like I said a while ago, play your position. You serve some type of purpose. You have some type of gift. You have some type of talent. You have to reach deep inside yourself and figure it out. You have to find out what that talent is and use it. Don't be afraid to use it. See, too many people out there being afraid what somebody might say. Even if they'll say, I don't care what nobody might say. I don't care what these motherfuckers think about me. Deep inside, they care. Because if they didn't care, they'll be making that move. So something's stopping them. What's stopping them? Fear. Fear of failure, fear of criticism. I'm on the thing now, man, with 2 watches. It don't matter. We in here. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I talk my shit. Reality. Give you the motivation, that boost. But you got to tell yourself, man. Tell yourself you're going to be able to do it. Believe in yourself because you have value in yourself. You have a lot of value into you. You just have to dig deep and find it. Some may be harder, some may be easier. Some need help to find it, some not. But you got to actually want it. To run into people that'll bring that out of you. Once you start running into them people that'll help you, actually genuinely help you, you'll start seeing a brighter light. You'll start coming up out the darkness. You'll embrace what's ahead of you. You'll put your past behind you. You'll step your game up. Start doing better. Start learning the pros and the cons, the ins and the outs, the even and the outs, the end in the forefront. You'll start developing that. You'll run across, but you need to develop that. You have to consistently want to learn something new. You have to be consistently doing what you like to do or doing what you're doing to elevate in your life. And this is what we got to start doing, people. Having more faith in ourselves, having more belief in ourselves. Believe that you can do it. Believe that you can become what the other people think you can't. When they pointed the finger at you and told you you won't be nothing. When they pointed the finger at you and told you something you did in the past, when they see you trying to be a better person, to try to take you back to that life that you used to have, that you used to live. You want to break chains out of that. You want to become the butterfly and exit the caterpillar. You want to embrace what's coming ahead of you. You want to accept that the world is like it is. You got to accept that people is not going to agree with you. You got to accept that sometimes you just got to step your game up and elevate to show these low levels that you on a higher level. You're not on that level. I always tell my daughter, we finna shit on the world with no diaper. I taught this shit. I walk that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I got it all. I ain't the biggest, I ain't the baddest, but I am me. And me being me is great. Greatness. And I want y'all to think the same way about yourself. And I don't want you to just say it, I want you to believe it. And when you say you're going to do it, I want you to do it. Make things happen for the better, not for the worse. We out here scribing. It's already hard out here. But we still gonna drag ourselves out the mud. We're gonna dig deep into the soul. We're gonna dig deep into the energy. We're gonna grind it out. We're gonna reach higher levels. We're gonna take those steps we need to take in the steps of life. Even if you see no help, there's help along the path once you take the right path. When you think you're at a standstill, when you see the four walls barricading you, there's always an exit. It's a weak spot in that wall. Or you can use the wall to gravitate to the top, to the exit. It's a way through this thing, man. It's a way to get there. It's tough. I ain't gonna say it's easy. It's tough. But greatness don't come with things coming easy. It don't. But that's it, people. You're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I just want to jump on the thing, man, break that down, cover a little concepts, man. You know you can always click the link in the chat to join up. Make sure you hit that like button. I be Dr. Frizzle, Dr. Frizzle Frost. And remember, we don't need no helicopter to elevate over hills. Peace and prosperity to you all. I beat it up until you start bleeding and screaming out for a pad. I'm from the south, no go to my mouth, take a look out at my swag. I'm so unique, my words to keep, I'm cranking in this bitch. I got keys like Alicia Keys, playing keys, too many keys in this bitch. Popping the top off of my drink, I'm solid, bent and leaning. They screaming, he crazy, I'm swinging my car, got people running and screaming. You talking that shit, turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you been messing up. Turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Going hard off the candy, I been popping up. Told that, I walk that, new life I fought that. Picture this like Kodak, left for a minute but I'm right back. Read this beat like a train track, read this beat like a plane wreck, sang this beat like Titanic. Call him smoke cause he's a bandit, talking to front straight out the panties. She go hard just like some candy, down for whatever, so I call her plan B. Being out the flash,
story of two friends that eventually turn enemies. The addiction
You sniff my shit.
that caused the loss of two keys.
They got 2 motherfucking kids, man. Man, where all that dough come from, man?
The mission to get back what was taken. The mission to get back on the right path
What you gonna try?
until the big problems begin.
Hey Jeff, man, Peg 10 and Q, they doing deals with somebody else.
We
Hey, that nigga from right there, shit.
all
I like that big shit to blow a house up or something.
in
That hot shit, nigga.
the movie.
We need PhD to kill. I already got you right here.
Only on YouTube, available in 3 chapters at Jeffro Bay.
PhD, holla at me. Big ass to me over there at you, man, with them keys in.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel.
That ain't that fly, is it?
Hey,
Yeah,
dog.
that's the fly. What the fuck, man? Who the fuck you is, man?
Y'all got some hard?
Got some what? Got some what?